Hey people, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Avery. I make filmmaking and van life kind of content, travel stuff here on YouTube. So if that's interesting to you, make sure to hit subscribe. So in this video, I wanted to kind of give a quick tour of my box van conversion. Obviously it's not done yet, first off, but this is kind of what I've gotten done over the last few months. And now it's finally to a point where it's livable. I've got a kitchen, a bed, and my office, basically. And then also I want to run through kind of how I built my kitchen real quick. So on that note, first off, I apologize for the rain, but let's jump right in for a tour. Alright, so first off, coming in the door here, I've got my little shoe mat, my shoes, obviously. And then this area in the back, so this is the back wall, is my kitchen. And kind of a overview there. So here I've got this is a Ruvati, I think 15-inch drop-in sink. It's stainless steel, I believe, and a nice cool matte black and stainless faucet. This is always on because this is a foot pump. There it is. And yes, I'm wearing slippers because it's like 50 degrees in here. Up here, I've got my knife holder. That hasn't given me any issues. I've been on some gravel Forest Service roads with this, and knife hasn't fallen off, so that's good. And then obviously coffee, gotta have the necessities. I've got a little touch light here for now to give me some extra light on my countertop. And I'm using a single burner Coleman stove kind of thing. It doesn't take up very much space, and it heats up water really fast. So, and then here I've got a water filter because it's extra water. It's easier to pour like this than the sink, and it's just some extra water storage. And then underneath, we'll go downstairs first. I've got a little towel, and this is my plumbing setup. It's not necessarily finished yet, but for my water this is where the sink drops down. It's just a funnel that goes into here. This isn't a perfect solution yet, but it seems to be staying in there pretty good for now. Don't mind the wiring back there. That's my light switch that's not hooked up yet. And then I've got two 6-gallon jugs. These are Reliance brand, I think, and they're secured with a bungee cord. And then my fresh water comes in through this one. This is fresh water and this is gray water. I've got a tube that goes to my foot pump, and then that runs up into the sink, or into the faucet I should say. And then right now I've just got my toolbox. My cooler would normally be right here, but it's outside because I was cleaning it off. A cooler, another stove, some extra food in there. And then for now I'm just keeping my pots and pans and stuff down here. Another little box for random things, and then back there is my little mini trash can. And moving up now, I have, oh yeah, forgot about this. This is all stainless steel Backsplash, and I'll roll a little time lapse of me putting it up. This is like, I think 80 bucks on Amazon for all of this, and it's pretty nice stuff. I think it's real metal, I'm not positive, but it's very tough. Okay, so up here is all my food storage and coffee and all the good stuff, more coffee. I've got some bowls, cups, a cutting board, and then for now I just keep my utensils in this little tray here, which isn't probably ideal, but it seems to be working pretty well. That just goes up there, and then my Chemex goes back in that corner. And over here, I've got some paper towels, filters, a bunch of food, and these are surprisingly bigger than they seem. You can fit a lot of stuff up here. And these are just screwed up straight into my wall. It was a really easy install. Okay, and real quick, I want to show you how I secure these doors while I'm driving. I've got these two little clamps and a little L bracket kind of thing. And I put the bracket right here so that the door can't open. And then that just gets clamped up right there. and obviously it's really easy to take down. Okay, so to finish the kitchen, I'm planning to put a piece of plywood here, probably paint that white, and my little light switch in there will get drilled into there. And right here, I don't know, you might have noticed this NRS strap that is holding all of this stuff in, aside from my water jugs, while I'm driving. And that's been fine as well, no issues there. But I'll probably put a black or some sort of curtain across here, maybe on some copper rod or something, to kind of cover this area while still giving easy access to my foot pump. Okay, and moving over this way, this is an extra piece of wood that's being stored there, don't mind that. So over here, that's just some extra storage. I've got a tarp in there, and I can sit on it if I want to. And this is extra camera gear, hard drive, laptop, obviously, and a lamp. So yeah, this lamp is plugged in to shore power, and I'll show you a little clip of the hatch thing that I've got. So that's just running to this orange extension cable down to the shore power, because I'm at the house right now, and my lamp and my laptop and everything is running off shore power. But these fairy lights actually are running off my solar power right now, which is kind of cool. And so since I'm online for college right now, it's kind of nice to have this desk, and it's right over my window, so it's a really nice spot to work. And it's not secured or anything right now, but if I go anywhere, I just strap it to the bed frame. Okay, so moving from my desk area, office kind of thing, to the back of my van. Well, the back of the house and the front of the van. It's kind of funny. I've got my bed, and this is basically a frame of 2x4s and 2x6s or 2x8s, I don't remember. And then I believe 1/2-inch plywood for the top. And I'll be playing some time lapses again over top of this, so you can kind of get a better idea. But anyway, this platform is big enough for a full XL, so it's almost, I think you could probably fit a queen on here too, though. And the whole thing kind of lifts up from underneath. It's a little bit hard to show. And I wanted that ability in case these two storage areas were ever covered with plywood. And then there's room at either the front or the back for a shelf as well. I figured I'd put it here, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. Okay, and then back here, I've just got my tripod and gimbal stored at the foot of my bed. And underneath, right now I'm just using it for some storage. I've got some camping gear and my camera backpack. And over here is this cool tapestry my friend gave me. Thanks, Owen. Okay, so moving underneath, I've got my little trapdoor kind of thing back there. I cut that through to the hatch so that I could get through if I needed to, if it was raining outside, or if I wanted to just be stealthy, or as a second exit if there is a fire or something like that, any sort of emergency. And over here, this giant pile of junk is my current solar stuff. Most of it is not hooked up yet, and it's kind of a mess, so just ignore that. And so obviously the van is not finished yet, but this is where I would plan to put probably a shower or bathroom kind of thing, and a wood stove right there, and maybe some more storage under there somewhere. Okay, if you're still here, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and I've got some pretty exciting stuff coming up probably in the next few months, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.